Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
looked at Max Preps.
Okay.
And I don't
Hello, hello.
But Max Preps said that we did not throw the ball at all last game.
Well,
Loud and clear. Check 1, check 2. Southport High School Sports Network. With the coach, Brendan Dudas.
we are live, just in case you're going to
Thank you.
make fun of me.
No, but you know, I do gotta tell you, I gotta give you mad props, and here's why. This summer, at a big PD with all the mentor teachers and all these leadership team teachers, we're over at Gert Furniture, and everybody was glued to the Boulder Bro. I'm telling you, it was fantastic.
They sent me
It was hilarious.
How can you hear me here? Is this pretty good?
Yeah, you could be a little louder if you wanted to.
Do I need to turn it up like that? Like, is this pretty good, or do I need to lean closer?
Oh, lean closer was good.
Like it really? Okay.
But if you don't need to lean that far, you could just turn it up.
I think that's as far as it's going to go. Maybe
Okay.
I just need to yell.
No, I mean, you're good. I can hear you.
Okay. The big thing is going to be getting someone to log in so we can hear.
So they can get feedback.
Let me go to YouTube here. I'll let you talk. I guess we can just listen to it.
Tonight's game is sponsored by...
Who's it sponsored by?
I don't know. What's the automotive place over there that used to do a lot? Over by, across from Kroger?
Skillman?
No. Jeez. I'll think of it here in a minute. August 29th.
Oh, Zach Shepard's in the chat, says it sounds very clear.
All right, Zach Shepard, thanks for tuning in. All right, here's Too Deep.
Zach, how do I sound? Do I need to turn mine up? Are you also hearing our voices in delay?
No, I just hear yours as you're speaking to me.
Why is mine?
Am I in delay? Am I on delay?
No, I'm trying to do the math on how I'm hearing the. Mine's a little lower, so I'm probably going to have to turn mine up a bit. Okay, how about that? There we go.
You sound really good there. Beck Automotive Service, proud to bring you Southport High School football.
This evening, the anthem will be performed by the Southport Marching Cardinals under the direction of Mr. Jeff Hoffman.
Southport High School Sports Network is on the air. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 2 of Friday Night Lights. Tonight we're at Cardinals Stadium, Ray Skillman Field, on the campus of Southport High School to bring you exciting football action. Alongside the coach, Brandon Dudas, I'm Clark Chafin, and coach. A rivalry is defined as a competition of the same objective or for some superiority on the same field. And that's what we have tonight in the Battle of the Birds for the gridiron bragging rights between the Southport Cardinals and the township foe Perry Meridian Falcons. Coach, nothing like a good rivalry on week 2.
Week 2, beautiful weather. It feels like October out here, right? It's August and we get the October weather. Just really grateful to be here with you, Clark, and to enjoy this football game between two very new coaches, too. So I'm excited to see how they get into this rivalry.
We'll touch on that right now. Let's take a look at the visiting Falcons for Perry Meridian High School, led by head coach Kevin Miller in his first year, 9th year coaching, so it's not his first year totally with the big headset on. He's 21-62. Last week in week 1, the Falcons lost to Franklin Central by a score of 48-6. Jackson Scooch, the quarterback, was 7-19 for 32 yards, but ran for 24 yards and a touchdown. Tristan Ling had 12 carries for 38 yards in the backfield, and Trevor Darden had 4 receptions for 2 yards. Defensively, they gave up 295 passing yards and 121 rushing yards. Coach, what's your thoughts on Perry Meridian coming into Week 2's matchup?
I think it's kind of hard to judge them, right? They go into a Week 1 matchup against a really good FC team. This is the team with a new coach. The same way on the Southport side that it's hard to judge us, I think this game will be the determining factor and kind of judging each of these two teams.
Well, the Cards are led by first-year coach Sean Little, and again, as we said, a rough start last week for the Cards, going to Franklin Community, losing 38-0. Under center is senior quarterback Brandon Manning. Riley Matlock will take the bulk of the carries for the Cards, 14 carries for 30 yards. Look for J.D. Stanovic to play both sides. He's fast, physical, and Coach gave him some excellent compliments before the game. Give him definitely a difference maker. And Peyton Bias is the core of that defensive secretary. Look for him to make an impact. How about this, Coach? The Cards win the toss. They're going to elect to receive. Try to get on the board early and score first.
I love that. Set the tone. Come out here. We've got a good crowd. Get the crowd behind you. Make some things happen.
Offensively, the Cards will start with Manny, Matlock, Dudas, Hatchett, Stanovic, Wilson, Palakis, Reed, Robertson, and Leon.
I am an inside source, and I can tell you Dudas is not starting. He's actually over there in street clothes. Keeps separating his shoulders, so that they're short a key offensive piece tonight.
But we'll have to get some duct tape on that for the week. Here's the kickoff. Cards will take it. Jaden Johnson. He'll return it across the 30, or rather the 25. It'll be first and 10 from the 27.
Falcons swarming on that one right away. I think on the adverse side of returning the opening kickoff, it also gives the kicking team a chance to swarm down, put a big hit on the returners, and really set the tone defensively.
You got to think everybody's jacked up, looking for the
Oh
first
yeah,
win of
oh
the
yeah.
season.
I remember those when the Colts were in their prime. It always seemed like those opening kickoffs, they'd come down and really hit the returner hard, and you knew it was game time.
Cards will start in the pistol formation. Trips to the left. Lone receiver right. Manning in action, looks down.
Oh, taking a
Throws out
shot
man.
right off the
And
bat.
yes, it's complete.
Right off the bat.
Catch is made by J.D. Stanigan.
Did a player profile today on Manny Brandon. He said tonight he just wanted to execute, and it's really good to see him do it on the first play of the game.
How about that one-on-one coverage? Stanigan just runs by the defender, high points the ball, and gets a first down. A 34-yard play. Lose the ball. Matlock's able to fall on it. Miscommunication.
And there we see the opposite end of that, or the other side of that coin, right? The execution and then the lack of execution on the following play. Love the shot right off the bat, though. I really love that call, taking advantage of some jitters and getting us off on the right foot.
Loss of 9 on that play. It'll be second down and 19. Ball in the Perry Meridian 48. Manning the shot, got a little option, and he's screamed right up the middle. Give that hit to number 8 on the Falcon defense. That's Carson Stringer, 6'2" senior linebacker.
In that opening matchup, the Southport O-line really just struggled. I think they're a little undersized, so they're going to have to learn how to trust the technique and really lean into that over just kind of outwilling the other side.
3rd and 22 now for the Cards. Liam Wilson flanks out to the left.
Don't need all of it here. Just you gotta kind of shorten this distance.
So the out pattern, looking for Stanovich, and it's too wide. It'll be 4th and 22. And the Cards look like they're bringing on the special teams unit. Doing the punting duties for the Cards. Number 19, Edgar Coronado.
If 13's a baker's dozen, can we call that a baker's 3 and out?
You could, absolutely.
Big first down on the first play, and then 3 quick plays and drives over.
Well, we'll tell you this, Coach. The way the sun's setting, it's in the receiver's eyes, so let's see if that plays an impact. End over end kick comes down at the 27.
Very good bounce.
We'll take a Cardinal roll.
Nice. Oh, we got some extracurriculars going on here.
It'll go down at the 12-yard line. That's where the Falcons will take over. Offensively, the Falcons will look like this. Across the line, left to right, is Abbott, Lambert, Tong, Fleming, Ramirez, Tello. Stringer at tight end. Wide receivers are Barker, Egan, and Darden. Ling is the running back. And quarterback, Jackson Scooch. 1st and 10. Perry Meridian. Ball on their own 12-yard line. Man in motion. Play action. They're going to take a shot down the middle. They got a guy. And he hits it. It's caught. Catch is made by number 4, Trevin Darden.
Took a page right out of Southport's book there.
Gain takes the ball to the Southport 38-yard line. First down, Falcons.
50-yard pass play right out of the bat. And quickly the Falcons to the line. Garden in motion. Looks like an early jump, no flag. Good swarming defense as Lane with the ball carrier only gained 1 yard.
Yeah, kind of surprised the refs didn't get us there, but maybe just chalk it up to a good jump by our D-line.
Second down. Mason Deckard on the tackle for the Cards.
Mason's a baseball guy, played really well down the stretch of that opening game against Franklin Community. Got into the backfield, some QB pressures, some TFLs, and starting off really well this game too.
Scooch looks to the sideline, yells to the wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. In the shotgun, he hands off again. Lane finds a hole on the right side, and goes down about the 31-yard area.
First test here, gonna need to stop.
More on the tackle for the Cards. Big third down here, Coach.
Ball sits on the 32-yard line. Third down and 4.
See if the Cards dial up some pressure. And in motion. It's a handoff up the middle. Lane powers his way past the 30. He's going to get a first down.
Good hard run in there. Love that ability to fall forward for the first down.
6-yard gain. He now has 3 carries for 11 yards. And the second first down for Perry Meridian.
Get the tackle at number 38, Jensen Sosby. He is good for a first down.
Sosby on the tackle for the Cards. 8 minutes left here in quarter number 1. Perry Meridian on the move. First and 10 from the Cardinal 26. There's another handoff. This time goes
Big
to
hole
the left
there.
side. He's able to stiff arm a man before he's escorted out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Number 1, Tristan Lane, the ball carrier. Knocked out of bounds by number
Just a huge hole there on the left side. Not a ton of containment there. Again, though, we got to try to limit those big plays.
Well, they're hitting that first pass play kind of opened up that running game.
Right.
Game was good enough for another Perry Meridian. First down.
15-yard gain. Lee now has 4 carries for 26 yards. It's first and 10 from the 11. One receiver to the right. Garden in motion. Flag on the play.
It's like it's
Offsides on the Cards.
Penalty flag was thrown. Indication is offside against Southport.
So that'll make it first and 5 from the 6-yard line. Plenty of options here for Perry Meridian as well as they run the ball here early.
oh yeah, and the entire playbook's open, right? Had success on the pass early, had success with the run as of late. Go basically anywhere you want right here.
Falcons shifting formations.
Lot
20 seconds left on the clock.
A lot of guys moving around.
I think the coaching staff.
I was gonna say.
A timeout. Get organized. Oh no, they're going to call legal procedure. So the Falcons will give that 5 yards right back.
I think at one point 3 or 4 different guys were in motion in the backfield there. It's early, man. It's early.
First and 10.
First and 10. See, the Falcons can at least hold them to a field goal. Big first down.
Gave up 5 yards on their penalty and got it right back here. Need to take advantage of that.
Scooch in the shotgun, by himself in the backfield, man in motion. He'll keep it, go to the right side. Gets outside, has the corner, gets the edge, and a touchdown.
Might have a hold back here.
Flag on the field.
Touchdown Falcons. However, penalty flag thrown.
Let's see if it's against Perry Meridian. Indication is holding against the Falcons.
Is holding against Perry Meridian.
A 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Negates that 11-yard touchdown run. First second penalty.
Again, there's another bit of a gift, so we got to take advantage, swing that momentum back our way. It's like they're just kind of taking advantage of the edge right now. Not a ton of contain from the Cards.
Scoots drops back to pass. He's got one-on-one on the outside. It's connected. It's caught by number 7, Colton Barker. And another flag on the play. Penalty flag thrown. This personal foul, roughing the passer gets the Cards. Indication is personal foul, roughing
No
the
good
passer
there.
against Southport.
Talk about some of those controllable things that you want to try to prevent, and that's a very controllable mistake.
So that's half the distance to the goal. Should be an automatic first down.
Yeah.
So it should be first and goal from the 4-yard line. Also from the 4-yard line. First down and 3.
Yeah, I'm about to say, referees are a little confused here. They got first and 3 at the 4.
Should be a first and goal.
It should be.
We're in mid-season form, Coach.
We are.
I mean,
You know, and this is the first time I've ever done a football game.
and it's like you've done it from the start. Should be first and goal. Half the distance to the goal. It's an automatic first down. The chains are down. That's what we got. First and goal. 7:36 to go. Here in quarter number 1.
But the thing I like there by the refs is the professionalism, right? Get things right.
There's the carry. Did he get the end zone before the knees down?
I was about to say, I think he's short there, yeah.
Ball carried by number 1, Tristan Lane. Lane with the 3-yard carry would give him credit for 3. Down by the Cardinals inside the 1-yard line. In goal. Here comes the tush push coach.
You got a little Eagles formation here. Let's see if 3's got Jalen Hurts' power. Oh, wow.
Flag. Offsides on the card. Penalty flag thrown. Indications offsides against Southport.
Well,
Third penalty on the card.
just inching along this possession, right?
Yeah.
A slow crawl to the end zone.
Here comes the tush pushing in. What do you think about that? Should that be outlawed in the NFL?
No, I don't think so one bit.
You know, I would agree.
I think we stopped him there. Well, the whistle. Where's
The Falcons player say he's in. They're marking him short. Will it be third down?
a little confused by the really late stoppage there.
Should be third down now in inches. Weirder things have happened.
True.
We're going in the shotgun, no tush push. Handed off, dive forward. He got hit at the line of scrimmage, but is able to fall forward.
Really good penetration on honestly. I liked what I saw there, hitting him in the backfield, just able to fall forward. Again, you're trying to stop him from getting 6 inches. Not all bad there from the Cards defense, though.
Chase Hancock read that well.
Yes.
Able to put a pop on Ling, but ultimately Ling falls forward in the end zone. Ling's first touchdown of the evening puts the Falcons on top. Diego Aguilar.
Lefty kicker.
Extra point, yeah.
Don't see that very often. And another penalty.
Nice catch by our Perry Township police officer. Station is illegal procedure against the Falcons. Perry Meridian will pick up that penalty, so they'll move it 5 yards back. With some sloppy play here, Coach, toward the end of this drive by both teams with penalties.
And that's to be expected. I've coached in this rivalry game in the baseball side of things, and I mean, I can tell you the adrenaline is high there, so I can't imagine what it feels like when they're on the football field. And he misses it.
Is no good.
Big penalty.
Big penalty. That could be a big difference. 6:27 left. Perry Meridian on top of Southport. 6-0 on the Southport High School Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to Ray Skillman Field here on the campus of Southport High School. Aguilar puts his left foot into it. And through the hands, able to come up with a loose ball. Scramble for it. It went through the hands of Riley Matlock, and by the time he found it,
And we got some late flags coming in.
and it is recovered by number 35. Alex Lane comes up with the fumble recovery, but there was a flag down. I think that was after the fumble, coach. So I don't think the Cards will retain possession.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to affect what happens here, but wonder if they got a few of the Falcon players kind of spiking the pile there.
Personal foul, and it's against Southport.
Penalty indication is personal foul against Southport.
So the first turnover game belongs to Southport. Meridian now is going to be 1st and 10 from the Cards' 15-yard line.
That hurts. And it's one of those things we just kind of have to find a way to settle down. I know, the adrenaline is high, and this is a tough game to play through that type of adrenaline, but find a way to calm yourself.
Here comes some pressure. Being chased from behind, gets rid of it. Incomplete. Excellent job by number 17, Aganzi.
Gonzi there. Really good speed off the edge there.
Aganzi was able to close the gap. Forced Scooch to throw it away. 2nd and 10. And then just go back in that fumble, that kickoff. I mean, if you're Southport, you got Riley Matlock on that reception. That's someone that you would want to value and get that ball and advance it a little bit.
Yeah, just a little uncharacteristic there. Really good player, really good athlete. Unfortunate.
Good thing is he'll have a chance to make up for it as Lane crosses the 15. 2 yards on that attempt. Brings up 3rd and 8. Chase Hancock able to tackle there for the Cards. 3rd and 8.
Okay, big stop here. Momentum's on the Falcons side. We got to find a way to snag some of that back. Keep this to a 9-point game at the worst.
Shotgun formation, drops back to pass. Looks right, looks left. They set up the screen.
Good job.
Nice read by the Cards. Tackled by
Really well
number
done.
13, Markel Hatchett. The senior, 6'3".
Brought down by 13, Markel Hatchett.
And I assume, Perry looks like they're going to go for this. Not a ton of faith in their lefty leg, so
4th down and 10.
Parker on the reception.
got to guard the sticks here.
Yes, right in his pocket.
Yeah.
4th and 10 for the Cards, no penalties. Man-to-man on the outside. Cards crowd the box. Here comes the blitz. Right up the middle. He has to get rid of it early. One-on-one tackle.
Make a tackle.
Can't make the play.
Make a tackle.
Number 13 gets all the way down to the 1-yard line.
13, Joe Egan.
Joe Egan.
A couple of chances there to make the stop and turn the ball back over, and we just couldn't get it done.
He takes the ball to the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal.
14 yards for Egan on that reception. And it's 1st and goal from the 1. Hand off to Ling, and he can walk in. Touchdown. Ling, his 2nd.
Tristan Ling in for the score.
That puts the Falcons on top 12-0. It looks like the offense is going to stay out. Go for a 2-point conversion.
And again, just a couple really tough turning points there. I think, obviously that 4th down play, the penalties on the first drive. I know it's 12-0, but it just feels like we're just a few plays away from it still being 0-0.
Scooch rolling out to the right, finds his man in the flat. That's number 8, Carson Stringer. The tight end gets the 2-point conversion. Conversion, it's now Perry Meridian 14, Southport 0 with 4:33 left to go in the first quarter on the Southport High School Sports Network. Aguilar set to kick off here in the first quarter. A Tristan Ling 1-yard touchdown run, his second of the game, puts the Falcons on top by a score of 14-0. Aguilar gets ready to put his left foot in it. End over end kick.
There you go. Good return there.
Johnson with a nice return. 20-yard return up to the 30. The Cards have the ball, 1st and 10.
Really important offensive possession here. Maybe not even in terms of getting into the end zone, but you have to put something sustained together, right, to at least give the team a glimmer.
And give your defense a little bit of a break.
Oh, my goodness,
I know
yes.
a lot of guys go both ways, but you got to give your defense just a little bit of a break here. 1st and 10.
Starts with the first play here. Can we get some yards on this first play?
Brandon in the pistol formation, 3 receivers to his left. Drops back to pass. He's going to throw it deep again. A little miscommunication on the route. And that'll fall incomplete.
Pass ball's incomplete. Second down and 10.
Second down.
Couldn't tell if that was miscommunication there. Obviously, 2 guys not on the same page, though.
Man, maybe he just got pushed off his route.
Yeah, right. I do know, and just from talking to some of the guys, that this Perry Meridian defense is well known for being as physical as possible, make the refs call all of them, and that's what they're going to do.
There's a little bubble screen, throws out. Nice read by the Falcons safety. Unable to come up with that. 3 completions in a row for Brandon, and it'll be 3rd down and 10.
And we're in the middle of the field here, so I think if you can get 5-6 yards, I think you go for it, right? But we've got to move the ball forward. A little surprising to see them take 2 shots like that on 1st and 2nd down.
Maybe a little bit of a draw or a screen to take advantage of the aggressive defense from Perry Meridian.
And credit to the play caller, they tried there on that play.
Brandon looks to the right. Receiver broke in. Brandon thought he was going to break out. Another incomplete pass. Hatchett was the intended receiver.
Yeah, something going on there, just not on the same page. Got to get over to the sideline and really communicate, talk through this, and get this figured out.
So bring up 4th and 10. I think the Cards had the ball for about 50 seconds.
It feels generous.
It does.
3 incomplete passes.
On to do the punting duties for the Cards. Coronado, end over end. Let's see if he gets a cardinal roll.
Yeah,
it
good roll
does.
there. It's like he towed it a little bit off the end of the foot.
And it's down all the way to the 30-yard line. This would be a good miss by Coronado. Kind of surprised, Coach, that the Cards haven't attempted to run the football.
And they had, some success, almost 100 yards on the ground against Franklin Community. But their lead back, Riley Matlock, was really just kind of bottled up that game, and so maybe that's shaking them a little bit. I'm not sure. But I agree with you. I would like to see them get the ball on the ground and again, just keep the clock running a little bit. Let's extend some drives and keep the defense.
Get some
fresh.
positive plays on first down and,
Right.
and shorten the sticks. 1st and 10. They go up top, down the middle,
Got
has
him.
his man. Catch is made by number 8, Carson Stringer.
And a big play there.
Number 8, Carson Stringer. Give the tackle to number 25, Dominic Martinez.
Stringer with a very nice play, 49 yards.
The ball to the Cardinal 30-yard line.
It's a few times right there, just right over the middle of the defense, right? There's some, they've obviously watched film, and there's some good gaps right there over our linebackers' heads and in front of those deep safeties.
Now they get it with the run. He's able to find a hole on the right side.
Patient running there.
Cardinals trying to strip the ball.
Ball carried by 1, Kristen Lane.
14-yard run by Lane.
Give the tackle to number 7, Peyton Bias.
Bias on the tackle for Southport. Some impressive offensive numbers, coach, for Meridian. Lane has 9 carries for 47 yards, 2 touchdowns. Scooch is 5 of 6 through the air for 118 yards. Out of force a turnover, he looks to the right.
What a grab.
Fantastic pitch and catch.
Pass complete to 7, Holt Barker.
9-yard gain
Hatchet on
by
tackle.
Barker. His 3rd catch.
Timeout, Southport.
There's a timeout by the Cards. We'll take one with them. You're watching. After the Southport timeout, it'll be 2nd and 1. Ball on the 7-yard
Ball to
line.
the 7-yard line, 2nd down and 1.
Meridian on the move, looking for their 3rd touchdown in the 1st quarter. Roll out to the right as it's tight end in the flat. Throws it
Really
right.
good play.
Stand it.
Ball incomplete.
Able to get his on that one.
That's the effort we want to see. I think, win, lose, draw, whatever the case may be, you want to see the guys play really hard, and that's a high effort, high character play from 4 right there, just putting his body on the line. I love that.
Boy, just a step closer, and you got a pick in
Yep.
the end zone. 3rd and 1, ball in the 7. Shotgun formation, Lane to Scooch's right. There's the snap, dive straight ahead. Powers his way.
Manling's running the ball.
Touchdown. His 3rd of the game.
Number 1, Tristan Lane for the score.
Ling with 3 touchdowns in the 1st quarter.
From one, and from 7. Meridian now has a 20 spot on the board with a point after attempt.
Interesting to see them go back to the extra point attempt here.
Snap, kick is up.
Yeah.
That is through the uprights, and with 2:50 left here in quarter number 1, the Falcons lead the Cards 21-0 on the Southport High School Sports Network. Here's the kickoff. 28 is able to fill this one cleanly. It goes down at the 35-yard line. Good job by Riley. And it'll be first and 10 for the Cards.
Good field positioning. Let's take advantage. I'm going to see the ball on the ground a little bit here, Clark. I know you and I talked about it a little bit. I just want to see them try to pound the rock. We've got some good running backs. Had some success last week. Let's get back to it.
First and 10 for the Cards. They stay true to the pistol formation. 3 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Here's the handoff to Matlock.
Take off.
Has a little bit of an opening. And a good first down gain for Matlock.
Yeah. It's a good athlete right there, man. Quick, powerful.
I thought he got more than 2 yards on that, Coach.
I thought so, too.
Thought that was a poor spot, but second down and 8. Positive yardage. A little power play to the left, second down. Randy Brandon in the shotgun.
Here we go.
There's a handoff.
Take off.
No. On
Nice
that
job.
read option, Brandon drives forward.
And now some of what I've seen, I've talking to Coach Little, his philosophy is he's going to run that read option, kind of give the quarterback 3 different reads, and so maybe the reads right now, maybe Perry is enticing us to pass the ball a little more, and we've got to be a little more patient with those reads.
3rd and 2, you got to think from the 43-yard line, 2 down territory.
Good job.
Matlock,
Go
nice
right.
ducks under the tackle and crosses midfield. Late hit on the mile. Matlock did a great job of eluding the initial attack. It's a first down.
More of that. More of that.
Nice 9-yard run by Matlock. First down. Card's second first down of quarter number 1. Brandon in the shotgun. Back to his left and right. Stanovic gets the ball, gets outside the perimeter. Sidesteps a guy. Goes down after a 2-yard gain.
I like that formation, though. You've got the power speed combo in the backfield, power on the left with Matlock, speed on the right with Stanovic.
Seems like you got a lot of options.
Kind of liken it to that Ravens offense that they're running. They'll go back there with Justice Hill and Derrick Henry and really just kind of pick defenses apart.
Pistol formation again. Here's a play action, rolling to the right.
Good decision. Very good decision. Yeah, that's a late hit there. That is way late. Don't love that at all.
Brandon goes down.
Just
Not a good decision when you're putting the Cards in at a 3rd and 8. The officials are talking it over. I don't think there's much conversation to be had other than who it might be on. He was out of the pocket, I think, when he threw the ball away, but there was an intended receiver.
Yeah, not really sure what the conversation would be here.
Here's the call. It is a personal foul against.
Yeah, they're gonna throw him out of the game.
Yep. And an ineligible receiver downfield against Southport. So those penalties will offset and they'll replay second down.
So that call there, was that a hit to the head? Was that a targeting call or no?
Offsetting penalties. Personal foul, blow to the head against Meridian.
Huh.
Ineligible man downfield against the Cardinals.
I don't think those should be offsetting, in my mind. That doesn't feel.
Does it feel like the two penalties
No.
mirror each other?
Correct. Okay.
So 2nd and 8. Matlock gets by the first line of defense. Spin move across the 40.
Good job, Ryan.
Down to the 39. Nice job by Riley Matlock. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Again, I think we got another poor spot. I thought Riley crossed the 40.
7. 3rd down and 1.
But the running game has started, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. With Meridian on top of Southport, 21-0. We'll come back with quarter 2 action on the Southport High School Sports Network. Back to second quarter action, 3rd and 2 now for the Cards.
Stay on the ground here. Here we go.
The handoff.
Go.
Oh, he's got an opening. A nice play by Liam Wilson. That's another baseball guy, Coach. Right?
No, actually no. I wish.
Well, let's get him on the baseball guy.
I wish. I love Liam Wilson. Heck of a kid, heck of a family. One of those guys I've approached multiple times. Hey man, you sure you don't play baseball? I think he played in middle school. I do believe.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I thought
That's why you know him as a baseball player.
well, 14-yard gain by Liam Wilson on the ground, and another Card first down.
Keep running the ball.
Matlock, guy who scored. That's 27. Was in the game for quarterback.
There's a baseball guy. Mason Owens. Promising young player on the Southport High School baseball program.
And was on my 8th grade Southport Middle School basketball team.
So speaking of heck of a kid.
Mason Owens is a good boy.
Yes sir, no sir type guy. Very coachable, love him. And I mean, no question why he's back there right now.
2nd and 7, 3-yard gain from Matlock. Owens drops back, left-hand passer down the middle.
Maybe an early hit there.
In some traffic, trying to find Stanovic.
Love the confidence from the young guy.
Pass of 27, Mason Owens, intended for number 4, J.D. Stanovic. Ball's incomplete.
We got to work on getting Mason a quarterback.
Yeah, 27's a little odd. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm wondering. Oh yeah, the trainers are down here working on Manny.
Well, after that late hit,
Yeah.
you could tell. I saw him come to the sideline and really kind of stretch that right shoulder. That's something where he may have landed on.
Right, and we have had a rash of shoulder injuries, shoulder separations. Just can't catch a break there with that.
Owens, here comes the blitz. Throws it out, and they're saying incomplete.
No catch.
Pass
What?
intended for 4, J.D. Stanovic. Incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and 7, or 4th and 7 rather. After the 2 incompletions.
I think arm strength is going to be the key weakness here for Mason Owens. Good lefty, though. I mean, very athletic. He's just
make the right reads.
yeah. Smart guy. What would you call him? Cerebral, right? He's a pitcher, so very technically sound, and he's a promising player. I think right now it's just a tough spot for him.
Well, you're talking about he was throwing that to the wide side
Yeah.
of the field there. Just needed another yard or two. So timeout here. This would be a great time, Coach, for your advertisement for your local business here at Southport High School Sports Network.
Yeah, I put out a post a few days ago, guys. If you own it, if you know a local company, if you own a local company and want cheap advertisement, we're talking $100. We'll give you some ad reads, put your logo on the scoreboard, put your info in that ticker up there at the top of the screen. And the best part of all is you'll know you are supporting a grassroots effort to really stream the Southport High School sporting events and get the community involved here.
It's a great thing that Coach Dudas is spearheading for the student athletes here in our community. It's a good way for these kids to get some film and that want to maybe get out there at the next level, Coach.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
And we certainly enjoy bringing you all the action. Help these student athletes out. They get more down and Coach Dudas. It's 4th and 7 now. The ball at the 23-yard line. Mason Owens in the backfield. Matlock to his left. Drops back to pass.
Taking a
Kid's
shot.
got a shot.
Taking
Got
a
it
shot.
in.
Oh.
Throws it too deep. Intended for Liam Wilson.
Pass intended for 12. Liam Wilson falls incomplete. Meridian will take over on down.
You know, Mason, he's got some aggressiveness to him. He's threw a couple of those balls that were really aggressive on his reads, but I kind of like it.
He does not lack confidence. It's one of the things that makes him one of my favorite players on the baseball team. I hope he watches this back so he can hear me say this, but I love he wants the ball on the mound.
He's competitive.
He'll tell me, Coach, I want to play this position. Coach, I want to do this. I'm capable, and I believe every word that he says, and I believe that he believes it. So, again, his body's just got to grow a little bit, get a little stronger, but the mind is there.
1st and 10 now for Perry Meridian. They're going to go out and up. Pass falls through the hands.
Falls incomplete. He's on 2nd down and 10 for the Falcons.
Only Scott's 2nd incompletion as he was intended for Barker. 2nd and 10. Scott back in the shotgun. He'll hand off to Lynn going to the left.
Good
containment,
contain.
yes.
Really good contain. But Ling, oh my goodness.
Able to cut back.
Kid can run the ball.
Excellent vision there
Yeah.
for 6 yards. They'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Seems like Cards had it contained.
Yeah, I thought number 25, Dominic Martinez, did a great job sealing off the edge, forcing Leon
Ball sits on the 30-yard
back
line.
up the middle.
3rd and 3.
3rd and a long 3. And in motion, they'll give it to Lean again. Pancake. Oh, and he
Oof.
escapes the tackles and powers past the 35 up to the 38 for an 8-yard gain.
Really respect the lack of stop in his legs, right? They just keep churning, keep powering forward, and he always seems to fall forward for at least 2 or 3 yards.
Coach, almost feel like you just have to stop. You almost got to hit him low and get those legs and wrap those legs around.
And then, I mean, it's coach speak, but, you know, Coach Little is probably screaming that once that first hit happens, you need the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th guys to come in and join up, and that gang tackling is a huge deal. Want to swarm the ball.
There's a swing
Take
pass
another
out.
shot.
Down the middle, well covered by the Cards. The defensive secondary for Southport has done really well, except for a couple plays.
And that's that spot, right? We just talked about in the first quarter. It seemed like Perry was pretty honed in on that middle of the field, and that has closed on the last couple of passing attempts. So good job there. Good adjustment from the Cards.
2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Scott is 5 for 8 through the air for 118 yards. He'll be in the shotgun, lean to his left. He'll hand it to Lean. Draw play.
Yeah.
Caught right up the middle. Nice tackle by Dominic Martinez.
Ball carried by Tristan Lane.
I mean, again, I keep singing his praises. Just impressive how low he is at that point of contact. There's a reason he's really tough to tackle.
3rd down and 4.
Big time 3rd down here, though.
Big time 3rd down indeed, Coach. Got to apply some pressure in the shotgun. Got to bring him down with that initial contact.
We've got a good crowd here. This is a chance, again, to get the crowd back on your side and give them a reason to get hype.
Option left. He's able to hold on to it. Boy, that was close to the ball being in the air.
Clark.
Good penetration. It seems like we've said the word close to describe a lot of the
Too many
cards.
times tonight.
And
It's just not going our way.
Not going our way, but it's 4th and short, 4th and inches.
It's on the Meridian 47. 4th down and 1.
Gonna run the tush push here.
I think he fell on a player and nudged the second effort. I think initially they stopped him.
Yeah, that second effort's what got him over. I've been generally impressed by our ability to the penetration on those tush pushes. We're not giving up ground very easily. Tough in the trenches, and that's a mindset thing, and I think that speaks highly of the job that Coach Little is doing.
Yeah, they're going to measure.
Oh, wow.
I think they have it, but if they do, it's not by.
See if I can zoom in.
Oh, editing extraordinaire.
Which pixel is the first down?
Looks like the chain stretch out to the 48-yard line. Chain game coming out. Here we go. It's going to be close. And they're short.
Oh, wow.
They are
Wow.
short. The Cards hold on 4th down. Don't push at the south side.
There we go. And again, the crowd gets into it. Like I mentioned, just a chance there to get the crowd into this game, and they delivered.
Now you got Mason Owens coming back out with his Cardinal offense. A big-time stop, the first stop of the game for the Cards defense. You got a little momentum. Riley Matlock, 4 carries for 20 yards. Liam Wilson with a nice little jet sweep for 14.
Keep pounding the run. There's no reason. You got a young quarterback in here, his first varsity game play. Stick the ball in Riley Matlock's gut.
And that's what they'll do.
Oof.
He's hit immediately by number 8. Great tackle. Carson Stringer, he's had an active game on both sides of the ball.
Snap was a little sloppy there from the get-go. Looked a bit high, and then the exchange was off as well. Again, I don't think anything there was going to stop that play from being blown up, though.
That was some serious penetration by Stringer.
It's funny, that little back-to-back play sequence right there reminded me of that South Carolina play.
Yes.
The chains came out to measure. Jadavian Clowney got his revenge on the very next play.
Owens, a little bubble screen.
Take off.
Moves a tackle. Moves to the pile.
Owens swing pass complete to number 12, Liam Wilson.
Liam Wilson on the catch.
Give that tackle to number 35, Alex Lane.
We'll give him a yard on the reception.
Loss of the yard on the play. 3rd and 16.
It'll be 3rd down for the Cards. I like that quick read, though, for Mason on that particular play. Get the ball out of his hands. Don't let him think too much.
There we go. This is the alignment that I like. Give him all the help that he needs back there. Allow him just to make a few reads.
There's a handoff. Standage crosses the 50.
Number 4, J.D. Stanovic, ball carrier.
Stanovic gets 4 yards.
Tackle on the play by 32, Marcelo Ortiz Rodriguez.
Ball at midfield. 6:26 to go before halftime here, Coach.
This pace is much better here from Southport. The ability to slow this game down, limit the mistakes, or I guess the potential mistakes to be made. We've said close a few times. Call me a homer. I feel like this game is probably closer to being 7-0, 10-0 than the score that we're at now. Things just really haven't gone our way.
Well, you have a fumbled kickoff that led to a touchdown.
4th down conversion.
4th down conversion. They are right there. And
Uh-oh. I think that got blocked.
did get blocked. We take another Southport roll, and that'll be inside the 20 as it's down by Miles Cadill.
Edgar's been a bright spot. Punting has been really good this game. Good rolls. He's getting a good roll off the bounce and putting the Falcons in, flipping the field really well.
First and 10 for the Falcons. Ball resting on the Cardinal 14-yard line. Scott will be in the shotgun again. Ling has 3 touchdowns, all the touchdowns for Perry Meridian tonight. And he'll get a great pursuit
nice
from the
job.
backside. Jace Hancock.
We've heard his name a handful of times. He's having a good game. He's all over the place out there.
No gain for Ling. It'll be second down.
Second down, 11.
Guard stacking up some good defensive plays here in consecutive order as it's second down and 11. Scott feels some pressure in his face. Goes a deep ball. And
Nice play.
Number 38.
Nice job.
How about
Sosby.
Vincent Sosby? Sosby Island.
That's a little man with the lion's heart right there. I'll tell you what, Coach Skinner will tell you the same thing. That kid can get it. He is he's feisty, plays hard.
How about he didn't give up on that?
Did not give up.
He was given probably up about a foot and a half. Was able to close the gap, get his hands on the ball, and get a pass breakup.
Same category as that Stanovic high effort play from earlier, right? You keep adding plays to that category, and slowly they add up.
There's a wheel route wide open.
Fumble! Hurts ball!
Recovered by number 6. Tamari Smith.
Clark, when you make the high effort, high character plays, I just have a feeling that those football gods reward you, right? In one way or another, eventually it's going to turn your way. We see Sosby with the incredibly high effort play and immediately gifted a fumble. Let's go take advantage.
Here comes Mason Owens. You take a shot right here in the end zone right from the back.
Why not?
I like it.
Why not?
I like it. You've got momentum clearly on your side after a 4th down stop. And creating your turnover. Owens in the pistol.
Crowd's buzzing a little bit.
3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Owens looks to pass. He's looking to his right. Down the middle. Has him in.
Ooh.
Almost. Incomplete.
And credit to the Perry Meridian. We say Jalen Stewart there. Credit to 15 there on that play. I know JD got the ball in his hands, but the swipe down there, the timely swipe down was really, really well done.
Geno Stewart. And I love the play call.
I agree.
Love the play call. You don't have anything to lose here. 5 minutes to go.
I do think that you got to come away with points here. Find a way. Find a way.
Nice hand off to Matlock up the middle for 2 yards. Like the positive play there. Eli Howard on the tackle for the Falcons.
Still in 4-down territory here. Call up, but this isn't a situation where like you're automatically going for it on 4th down. I think you need your best 4 or 5 yard play here. Give me a goal line play.
3rd and 8. I think you're right, Coach. Just get something positive. Oh, they jumped.
There we go.
That's a positive. Good job by Mason with the hard count. Offsides on the Falcons. Now you open up.
Now you open it up.
A little bit more.
You can take that chance knowing that you're definitely going for it on 4th down anyway.
Now becomes 3rd and 3 on the 20-yard line.
Last is on the 20-yard line. Third down and 3.
I like that formation with Matlock.
Yep.
Stanovic in the backfield. Stanovic gets to the
Good
right
hole
side.
there.
Spin.
Good hole.
It's close.
Carried by 4. J.D. Stanovic. Get the tackle number 6. That's Japan. Also 36. Omar Avina.
Gain of 2 for Stanovic.
I'd venture to call this the biggest play of the game right here. This is a turning point play.
Boy, Cards just got to keep that momentum
Yeah.
going.
Turning point play right here.
4th and 2.
The difference in making this a close game into the half or giving Perry the ball right back and kind of draining the energy from the crowd.
Perry's crowding the line of scrimmage. Oh, and Riley trips and falls. I don't know if he tripped over Mason or was just reading the line of scrimmage because it looked like the defensive line was just covering the dive. I think Riley was getting ready to make the cut to the perimeter.
Just got tripped up there.
Tough sequence for the Cards. Turnover on downs. We get Perry Meridian the ball with 3:32 left to go here in quarter.
That's tough. That's a
Coach,
heartbreaker.
what's the one word we've said?
Close.
Scott, shotgun, then to his right, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, tight end also to the right. Here comes the screen set up. I'd like to say one of their offensive linemen might have been downfield a little bit.
Yeah, 51's way down there. 69 as well. It's interesting that no flags came out there. Yeah.
With a 9-yard pass to Lynn.
Typically that screenplay is going to develop a little quicker than that. That seemed slow out of the gate, and they got away with one. So.
First down to play. Ball sits on the 31-yard line.
10 yards on the reception. And Scott has thrown to 5 different Perry Meridian Falcons on the night. There's pressure up the middle. Here he comes. He gets rid of it.
Jump.
Out of the pocket. Good pressure by Tamari Smith again.
And back under 3 Jackson shots goes out of bounds.
It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Clarky, throw that first quarter away. We have settled down. We've played good
Nicely.
defense. We've contained. It's just, you and I had a conversation before about it, right? We've got to learn how to be that competitive team. Learn that we are well coached and trust in that process and not come out here and just kind of full-blown panic mode right off the bat, right? We'll get there, but I like what I'm seeing so far.
Nice little combination because you had the tight end out in the flat.
I'll tell you what, it took my eyes out to the flat.
I did.
I thought the ball was going there, and then the quick slant was there. Really good play call.
Barker gets his 4th reception.
Ball sits on the 42-yard line.
First and 10. Perry Meridian on their own 41. 2:36. Lynn with the ball left. Good
Nice
containment by the
job.
Cards.
There's the
And he
second,
goes
third,
down.
4th, and 5th guy that we have been waiting for to get there after that first contact.
Jace Maynard in the initial wave.
Very good job.
Dominic Martinez there to finish it off with a, should we say, a flock of Cardinals?
A flock.
I like it. Loss of 5.
And again, that play was no different. He bounced off the first tackle, but the second, the third, the 4th guys were there to clean things up. And make the
Excellent
difference.
team defense.
Yeah.
Good pursuit by Southport. 2nd and 15. Scott drops back to pass. Going deep. And the catch made by number 4.
Shot pass complete to number 4.
That's Trevin Darden.
In the tackle of 38, Jensen Sosby.
Sosby on the tackle. He'll take it all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Gain advances the ball to the Southport 35. First down.
29 yards.
Went right back to the middle of the field there. We kind of talked about the holes that have been available there on our defense.
Number 1, Tristan Ling, the ball carrier.
Ling with the ball. Takes it up for 6 yards.
Credit that tackle.
Perry Meridian slowly methodically taking the ball down the field, trying to get points before halftime. Southport needing another stop. Here comes a quick
Desperately.
swing pass. Gets away from the tackle, and he's gone. The 10, the 5. Touchdown, Darden. 34 yards. Shot to Darden.
It's one of those drives that kind of kept feeling like the top was going to get blown off at some point. They'd get close and we'd stop them, but it just felt like eventually Perry was going to get the big play, and there it was.
Darden has 3 catches, Coach. Listen to this, 113 yards.
Oh, my goodness.
And now a touchdown. Extra point is
Block.
blocked. Run! Can't run it anymore. The Cards get the block. And with 1:05 left before halftime, Meridian leads 27-0 on the Southport High School Sports Network. Oh. Welcome back to Ray Skillman Field, Southport High School, Cardinal Stadium, home of the Cards. Meridian on top, 27-0. Squib kick. And immediately goes down. Tamar Smith takes the knee. Here come the Cards.
Clark, I know what the score is not where we want it, but I want to take this moment to just be grateful for this
How about
sunset.
this
Look
weather?
at the.
Yes.
I wish we could pan the camera over there. The weather's beautiful. There's full stands on both sides. I think that's a cool sight to see. Pretty good display, a good showcase of Perry Township tonight. I like it.
And side note, starting quarterback for the Cards, Manny Brandon, now without his shoulder pads and helmet. Looks like he's done for the night, Coach, as he walks around and gives that senior leadership and support. Owens looks to the left, fires it outside.
Go.
Nice catch. Stanovic breaks a tackle. It wiggles in and out. Now has some room.
Wow.
Able to make a play.
I think he ran about 40 yards to gain 10 there, but I'm all for it. Keep stacking.
Yeah, 11-yard reception. Gives him 2 receptions for 45 yards.
You have to keep stacking positive plays just like that one there. And just build, right?
Just build.
So that at the end of the season, you can.
Just keep piling them up. In those gaps, you want them to be smaller, and those consecutive plays, just to continue to build. So, injury on the field of Perry Meridian Falcons. Stay tuned for halftime. We have a special guest. Southport's own Ben Danner will be joining us to talk a little bit about the youth basketball program.
He's going to take my microphone, right? You're going to do the interview?
Unless you want to do
No, you got it, man.
I can do that interview. I'm sure for Coach Danner, all you got to do is hit play. Let Ben Danner just go.
There we go.
You're gonna have to give me the cutoff. Cut button.
And if Dan Oblon was here, it would be a show for sure.
Maybe I can turn the camera around and get you guys
Hey, you
in
know
there.
what? Your producing abilities are beyond magical.
It's like a Walt Disney production.
All right, he's up and healthy.
Being up off the field.
Clark, I'm going to say it.
Tell me.
I think we score before halftime. I think we're going to get one here.
That's Alex Lane being helped off the field, but going off on his own power. And with 51 seconds, you got one timeout left, Coach.
Yep.
Clock stops to move the chains. Mason Owens, the gunslinger,
From the Southport 47-yard line.
in the pistol formation. The lefty, flag on the play.
He's got him.
Oh, and it picked off. Interception by number 6.
Pass intercepted by number 6.
Just read the eyes of Mason Owens.
Yeah, he jumped that beautifully.
Gus Zupan,
Was known.
sophomore safety, but we do have a flag. Let's see if it's against Perry Meridian.
Yeah, defense is putting their helmets on. I think that's going to be on us. I will never call my shot again, Clark.
Well, I love that you had the vibe.
You know, the first I put out a player spotlight on our
That
QB1.
was really good.
I'm trying.
That was really good.
Trying to bridge that gap, right, and get people some facial recognition with some of our athletes. And of course, Manny goes down, so hoping he's okay. And then I call for a quick score before halftime, and we throw an interception
You know,
immediately after.
but if Mason leads Stanovic there,
And a lot of it, like I said, is the arm strength, I think.
but the idea, I mean, he had the right read,
Right.
and he's not afraid.
No, he's not.
Not afraid to make mistakes. He's got that growth mindset. First and 10, 39 seconds left. Let's see if Perry Meridian decides to take a shot.
Oh, they're slinging it. They are
Shot
slinging it.
down the middle, and it's picked off by the Cars.
Wow. Is there any question what Perry Meridian wants to do right now with that play call right there?
They were trying to put the hammer down,
Yeah.
but Peyton Bias said, no way, not before halftime. And an interception, 32 seconds left. Out comes Mason Owens again.
Ball sits on the Southport 25. First down, Cardinals.
They have 2 timeouts left. They call.
Owens in the pistol. 3 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Here's the handoff.
There we go.
Matlock with the hole, spins across the 30.
Good hard running.
Drives those legs. Ball comes
Ball
out,
down,
but the
ball down.
officials call him down. That's a very good call. Matlock picking up 10 yards. The change will move.
By 15, Keno Stewart.
First down.
He takes the ball.
Owens comes to the sideline to get the call. Let's see if the Cards can get one more play off here before halftime.
Kind of looks like they're content just letting the clock roll in.
Here's the snap. Matlock on the draw, this time stopped in the backfield
22 Riley
by
Matlock.
Zach Clary, the 6-foot senior.
That's the end of the first half of play.
That'll do it for the first half of action. It's halftime with Perry Meridian on top of Southport by a score of 27-0. We'll take a short break and come back with our half.
Riverhead Lincoln Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Heidi Palmer. Heidi is an 11-year teacher here in Perry Township. Clinton Young Elementary Teacher of the Year, Mr. Travis Hensler. Travis has taught for 18 years in Perry Township. Douglas MacArthur Elementary Teacher of the Year, Chelsea Klein. She taught for 12 years in Perry Township. Glens Valley Elementary Teacher of the Year, Kimberly Schrader. Kim taught for 21 years in Perry Township Schools. Henry Burkhart Elementary Teacher of the Year, Catherine Leathers. Catherine has taught for 7 years in Perry Township Schools. Holcroft Elementary Teacher of the Year, Samantha Stubbs. She's taught for 9 years in Perry Township. Jeremiah Gray Elementary Teacher of the Year, Christina Lawrence. Christy has taught for 20 years in Perry Township. Mary Bryan Elementary Teacher of the Year, Amanda Odd. Amanda's taught for 22 years in Perry Township. Rosa Parks Elementary Teacher of the Year, Jeannie New. She's taught for 27 years in Perry Township. Southport Elementary Teacher of the Year, Bailey Edwards. Bailey's taught for 8 years in Perry Township Schools. Winchester Village Elementary Teacher of the Year, Jake McDuffie. Jake has taught for 25 years here in Perry Township. Perry Meridian 6th Grade Academy Teacher of the Year, Barry Hooten. Barry's taught for 21 years here in Perry Township. Southport 6th Grade Academy Teacher of the Year, Patrick Siselski. Patrick has taught for 10 years in Perry Township Schools. Perry Meridian Middle School Teacher of the Year, William Grayson. William has taught for 12 years in Perry Township Schools. Southport Middle School Teacher of the Year, January Blackman. January's taught for 7 years here in Perry Township. Perry Meridian High School Teacher of the Year and Perry Township Schools District Teacher of the Year, Mr. Timothy Guy. Tim has taught for 8 years in Perry Township Schools. And the Southport High School Teacher of the Year, Ms. Christine Posadas. Christine taught for 26 years in Perry Township Schools, retiring in May of last year. They have outstanding educators in Perry Township, but these are our Teachers of the Year. Please give them a big round of applause.
Congratulations to all our Perry Township Teachers of the Year at their respective schools. Congratulations to each and every one of them. And alongside me is a former Teacher of the Year himself.
Oh,
yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Ben Danner to the halftime show. Coach Danner, first of all, welcome.
Oh, Clark, this is an honor. This is an honor to sit next to you in this booth. How you doing this evening?
Well, we're doing great. We'd like to. Coach Dudas and I were just talking, Coach, that we're just so close out there. Whether it was a fourth down stop or a fumble recovery or whatever, that the Cards don't seem far away. Just kind of continue to pile up positive plays.
It does just seem to be kind of slipping from them, kind of they make positive plays and then next thing you know they kind of shoot themselves in the foot, so to speak. But it is a beautiful night out here, and honestly, playing your arch rival early in the year, it can really teach you a lot about your own team, and I think the Cardinals, as the year goes on, will continue to progress. So I'm excited about the future for them.
Well, and you've played in this rivalry. What's it like?
Oh man, it's awesome. I mean, this is bragging rights, right? This is walking around, the mall and being like, hey, we beat you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, it is, and it's it's definitely Battle of the Birds is something you remember those games.
You do.
You remember those, and you had rivals down there in Edgewood, right?
We did, the Owen Valley Patriots. Yes, the Owen Valley Patriots for sure. Well, Coach, I know you're involved in really the leader of our youth program, the sports side.
Yeah.
Tell us what you got going on.
Well, we're really excited to continue our Southport Youth Basketball League with boys, and our girls have kind of jumped on this year and are trying to do more of a recreational league before they get kind of started their travel season and just get a lot more kids to come out and play what is known as Indiana. This is what we do in Indiana. We grow basketball.
We do.
And so I just want to continue to, pay it forward, so to speak.
Well, it's a great program, and everyone. How can parents get information?
Sure, easy to do. SouthportBasketball.org is an easy way to get a hold of that. And honestly, buried in all of those Parent Square newsletters is always a flyer for both girls and boys basketball. You hit the QR code, click on it. It took me a few years to figure out the little QR thing.
That's nice.
It's and so you just click on that. It takes you right to all the information. And honestly, we try to make it very affordable for all families to enjoy. And honestly, the coaches of both sides will work with the parents if there's a concern, but we want them on the basketball court. And honestly, when you grew up at Southport High School, and Clark, I'm going to tell you my pride. I feel like we have the state's best basketball gym.
It's amazing.
Okay, so when I have such pride in it, this is kind of a passion project where I want to see these kids grow up and be a Cardinal just like that's all I wanted to do was be a Cardinal for Southport.
So what are some of the logistics about the program? Do they sign up does it start in October?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they practice
yeah.
a couple days a week?
So we have we have some free workouts coming out on Wednesday nights, 7 to 8:30 over at Sixth Grade Academy. Austin Taylor has helped me out this year. He's stepping up as a coordinator, Southport grad. Yes, yeah. Here in the booth right now working. And then we'll do the workouts. We have an evaluation, and then I have the job of putting together the rosters. And it's not an easy job.
No, it's a lot.
But we try to make them as fair and balanced as we can, realizing it's a recreational league. They practice once a week. I always tell the coaches, blame me for your losses, okay? Blame me for
You're organizing the squads.
But just go out there, have fun, play the game. I mean, it's exciting to watch a kid score his first basket or, realize the light bulb goes off and it's like, hey, I can play defense. So this is really what it's all about. And then we also offer more options with our travel team programs. We're proud to say we got 3rd through 6th grade. We'll play, a lot of – in wintertime, I've learned there's nowhere else to be but a gym.
It's the best time. The smell of the popcorn.
Yes.
There's certain sounds, whether it's the sneakers on
Yes.
the gym floor,
Yes.
whether it's the ball going through the net,
I tell people I'd rather be in a gym in the wintertime than anywhere else in the state.
and I believe that.
Yeah. So, this is something that I call a passion project of mine that I just want to grow. I'm proud to say we had over 200 kids, boys join. The girls are trying to get to 100. So we always want to get more. Well, more.
Well, and you got to love also the partnership with the high school and the varsity coaches. They're really always willing to step in, Coach Williams and Coach Rhodes.
Yes. They really are committed to our youth program. We have open conversations weekly about what we can do to get more kids involved. And, they're players. That's their thing. These kids don't realize it, but when they see the high school players come into their game, they think it's like the NBA players. And that's how I was when I was a kid.
Absolutely.
So, we're trying to get them over there. And I tell the high school boys, I say, hey, you walk in the gym, you own the gym like you're an NBA player, and you're going to walk out there scoring 10 points more the next game. So, are we getting ready for the band here?
We are going to send it down to the band as they're getting ready to perform. But Coach Danner, I appreciate
Hey, thank
coming
you.
up at
I
halftime.
appreciate it. Look, we got a football player down there and a cheerleader getting ready to be a part of the band. How about that?
You know what? It takes a village.
It does take a village. Well, thank you so much, Coach Dudas. He doesn't remember, but I coached him too.
I'm sure.
coached
I
him
bet
too.
He does. I bet he remembers.
Yeah. So thanks, Clark.
Hey, appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
Coach
Take care.
Ben Danner.
Yeah. Have a good evening.
Hit
Go
that,
Cards.
Hit that QR code and get to that Southport youth basketball. We'll stay tuned here and get the camera on our band as they perform their halftime show here on the Southport High School Sports Network.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was our Southport High School marching band halftime here at Ray Skillman Field at Cardinal Stadium. Our halftime score up here in Meridian 27, Southport 0. We'll come back, get ready for some
The winning numbers have been drawn. I'll announce them in just a few seconds. This week, Chick-fil-A hosted a Spirit Week for the Battle of the Birds. There was a great display of spirit from both schools this week. Thank you to those who showed support by eating more chicken. The winner of the Chick-fil-A Spirit Week will receive $1,000. The runner-up will receive $500. And so, the winner of the Chick-fil-A Spirit Week receiving $1,000 is Perry Meridian. Congratulations to the Falcons.
Welcome to Ray Skillman Field at Cardinal Stadium. Welcome to Ray Skillman Field at Cardinal Stadium. Halftime, Meridian on top of the Cards, 27-0. Let's take a look at some halftime stats for the Cards. Manny Brandon, the quarterback, 1 for 6 through the air for 34 yards before his injury. Mason Owens comes in relief. Mason is 2 of 6 for 12 yards and 1 interception. Rushing, Riley Matlock has 8 carries for 25 yards. J.D. Stanovic, 3 carries for 8 yards. Liam Wilson, a carry for 14 yards. And Brandon had 2 carries for 6 yards. Receiving-wise for the Cards, J.D. Stanovic has 2 receptions for 45 yards. Liam Wilson, 1 catch for 1 yard. For Perry Meridian, Jackson Schott through the air has 201 yards and a touchdown. He is 9 of 15 through the air. Tristan Ling, the running back, 17 carries for 78 yards and 3 touchdowns. And lots of receptions for the Perry Meridian Falcons. Trevin Darden, 3 catches for 113 yards and a touchdown. Colton Barker has 4 catches for 24 yards. Joe Egan, a catch for 14 yards. Carson Stringer, 1 catch for 49 yards, and Tristan Lynn, the running back, has 1 catch for 10 yards.
Clark,
Coach?
for those of you watching at home, I know you can't see Clark. He did all of that by hand. He's got it written here on a little sheet.
I am so old school when it comes to some of that stuff.
So you're doing a running total, right? You're looking up at the board, just kind of guesstimating how many yards they gained, and that's impressive. We got to give Clark his props.
Yeah, I do it a lot by hand. I get made fun of in my teaching job.
I think it's impressive here.
I still keep an old school grade book because we got a little reverse flea flicker and incomplete pass. A little razzle-dazzle by the Falcons right out of the halftime. Coach, what's your halftime adjustments if you're Southport? We've talked about kind of the theme of first half being close, and we even talked with Coach Danner even about that at halftime. Any adjustments or anything now? You got your backup quarterback in. What's your game plan now, if anything? Does it change?
Yeah, I mean, the first half was a tale of 2 quarters. 21-0 after the first quarter, 3 rushing touchdowns for the Falcons, and after that, the Cards settled in. And I know there aren't moral victories as Ling rips off another big one there. I know there are no moral victories in high-level varsity sports, but as a coaching staff, you kind of have to look at that second quarter and say, hey, guys, this is Southport football. We're playing well. We need to continue what we did in that second quarter.
I completely agree, and just keep, as we mentioned, building on those positive plays, string those positive plays together. But you can definitely see some progress as a shot throws incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Got some upcoming events for all the fall sports here at Southport High School. We'll start with the United Flag football. They have a Thursday home match against Greenwood, so if you get an opportunity, come check out those student athletes. Fun little activity for everyone to participate in. The United Flag football is a draw. Hit the backfield.
Nice job.
And brought down number 92 on the tackle, DeAnthony Moore.
Recently crowned the hot dog eating champion of Southport High School, by the way.
Well, and he was all, I was trying to think of a hot dog pun there.
All over him, like a ketchup on a dog.
Sure, I like it.
Oh, good.
He was not dogging around on that play. He did not dog it at all. There's a pass. Here comes pressure. DeAnthony gets up. And that's all alone. Touchdown.
3rd and 12. Home run play.
Trayvon Darden. Trayvon Darden, 53 yards. And a 2nd touchdown of the night for Schott. Second touchdown for Darden. Darden's receptions, coach, have been for 50, for 29, 34, and now 53.
It's like a a Kenny Stills. If you're a fantasy football player, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's about one game every year where Kenny Stills goes for 3 and 150 and 3 touchdowns.
I have my fantasy drafts this weekend, so I'm taking notes.
Don't draft Kenny Stills. I don't think he's still in the league.
Just for 1 week. They're going for 2, and they get it. And that puts it up to 35 in a running clock. My Meridian looking for 2. So we will have a running clock for the rest of the second half. We're going to run it. 10:41. 53-yard pass play shot to Darden. Darden now has 4 catches
For 166 yards and 2 touchdowns. And on the board. Some other fall sports, Coach, for this upcoming week. We have boys tennis Tuesday against Beech Grove at home. Wednesday against Bloomington South. You'll notice a theme. It's Bloomington South week, I think, for Southport. Thursday, the boys tennis team is at Martinsville. And then Saturday, they go to Franklin Community Boys Tennis. Girls golf will tee it up Thursday against Roncalli out at Southern Dunes. Girls golf team off to a really good start in the fall. If we take a look at boys and girls soccer, boys soccer has Lawrence Central on Tuesday, Center Grove on Thursday. That's at Lawrence Central. And then Saturday, Bloomington South boys soccer. Girls soccer's Thursday against Decatur Central. And Saturday is at home to Bloomington South.
And, man, all those fall sports deserve one heck of a shout-out because it's just been really cool to watch how competitive all of these programs are. Kind of leading the way with that girls volleyball program.
Girls volleyball has had a nice start to their season, 8-4. They were the Scottsburg Invitational champions. Placed third in the Southport Invitational out of 6 teams.
Coach Offense, I mean, she's doing a phenomenal job.
And it's a young team, too.
Yeah,
a lot
they
of
all come back
sophomores
next
play. They play Mount Vernon.
on Tuesday. A very good Mount Vernon team on Tuesday. Then
Thursday, they're at home to Bloomington South. And cross country, Wednesday is at Roncalli, and Saturday is at the Columbus North Invitational. And our football team will go to Columbus North next Saturday night, or Friday night, rather. As Riley Matlock caught in the backfield.
Coach John Harrell's prediction before this game is 35-17, so he's spot on with one of those numbers.
Let's get this. I would love to get this to 17.
It would be a phenomenal thing in my mind.
Phenomenal indeed. Last time these two teams met was in sectional play. But, Coach, a little trivia for you. The last 40 years, the series standings is 30-21. And who does that in favor of?
Gotta say Southport.
You are correct. The Cards lead 30-21 the last 40 years as a completion from Mason Owens to Liam Wilson.
I was, just kind of digging through some historical teams and fell on that 2013-14 team that went 11-0, lost in the regionals. And the player that I was actually looking up was Christian Perry, the running back.
Amazing.
Oh, my goodness. 2,300 yards, 24 touchdowns.
Dude, it was just a small bowling ball that just got downhill. Luke Johnston, the quarterback.
Yeah, he slinged it, whatever you want to call it.
He was good. Caught in the backfield, a nice tackle. Stanovic tried to break a tackle perimeter. Running clock. We're going to keep the ball. And the Cards are going to go for it on 4th down. 4th and 3.
I think the silver lining about the running clock, I don't know if fans at home have noticed how just absolutely brutal I've been at stopping the clock on the computer. I can kind of take my mind off of that a little bit.
That's true. Well, I mean, Coach, you're wearing so many hats over there. You're color commentating, you're producing, scoreboard, digging up big rocks. I mean, there's nothing you can't do.
The Boulder never fails to make an appearance in just about any conversation I have these days.
I'm sure. You went viral, Coach.
Viral's putting it lightly.
I mean, it was amazing.
I actually was just telling my friends today, it's starting to get to the point the video is making it to like D-list celebrities. So Matthew Lillard,
Nice.
who played Shaggy in the live action Scooby-Doo, and then Oscar Nunez, who played Oscar in The Office, both liked the post. And I
Oh,
get
wow.
those notifications. And
That's really cool.
just cracks me up.
Here's the punt by the Cards taken by Perry Meridian, crossing the 50 down to the 40.
And we're in gut check zone now, right? 35-0, games out of reach. Coach Little is keeping a close eye on who's competing now. Like, who are the guys that still want?
Can't stop.
Yeah. And as a coach and as a guy that's been on this side of the ball before, who's been in blowouts, like this truly reveals a ton about a lot of guys.
It's a grit and character check, isn't it?
And like I said, I keep talking about it, no moral victories, but right now you're keeping a separate scoreboard and chalking up some of those high character, high effort plays.
Always something to play for. First down for Perry Meridian at the 38-yard line, man in motion. Flag going down.
Uh-oh. Good job there from Jace Hancock.
Yes.
Into diffusing the situation.
Jace knew what was going to happen. It was a legal procedure. Moving back 5 yards. 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. 1st and 15 now for Perry Meridian. Here's the handoff. Dive straight ahead. Tackle by Dominic Martinez. Jace Hancock also on the stop. Be second down. Coach, today is National Sports Day and National College Colors Day.
What are your college colors?
You know, I was at Indiana State Sycamore
Okay.
and really enjoyed my time there. It was about an hour away from home, and there was Terre Haute, but then there was Indiana State. And I really enjoyed the communities. I played high school basketball against a lot of people from surrounding communities there, and so there was some familiarity, and really enjoyed the education.
And an hour is just such a good distance, too. It's like...
It allowed me to grow up, but yet I still could go home,
Yeah.
and it was perfect. It was a good fit for me. So
I graduated from Perry in 2013 and then went to UIndy.
UIndy, right?
Which was actually closer to my home than Perry was. Kind of redefined the entire going away for college thing, and
but what a great experience for you.
it really was. Going away staying close to home allowed me to take on the role of raising the boys, and Tristan, who's on the sideline now. I wouldn't change a thing.
That's awesome. Shot eludes some pressure. DeAnthony Moore in the backfield, unable to break down and bring down Shot as he is able to scramble for 5 yards. It's going to be 4th down and 6.
They're going for it.
And I would assume they would run the ball.
This is interesting here.
Well, they're kind of in no man's land, and you're too far for a field goal, too close for a punt. They are going to put it in the air off his back foot, and it's almost picked off. Stanovic was right there. So was Dominic Martinez, but that's good aggressive play and a turnover on downs for the Cards.
And for the most part, the crowd is stuck around. I'll hand it to them. And again, people probably not able to turn down this beautiful tonight, right? Like,
I mean, it's fantastic. If this is what you would want every Friday night to be in terms of temperature.
I was actually thinking about that on the car ride over. If I could draw up the perfect evening.
Yeah, I mean,
it starts with this weather. You add in a little Clark Chafin.
And a little Ben Danner at halftime.
A little Ben Danner. My gosh.
You know, I have never met anyone that bleeds Southport Cardinal colors than Ben Danner. I mean, when he speaks of it, Mason throws a pick, intercepted by number 7, Colton Barker. He's catching passes on offense and defense.
Yeah, Barker's name, I think we've said it a dozen times now. He's all over the place, both sides of the ball, leaving his mark.
And, we know it's a running clock and we're down 35-0, but these are valuable reps for Mason.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really valuable reps. He cannot get down on himself. He has to continue to play and just gain speed of the game from JV varsity. It's so different.
And I'm sitting here listening to you talk and watching Coach Brown, who immediately pulled him aside and is in his ear right now, and I guarantee it's almost the exact same talk. Do not get down on yourself. It's okay.
I mean, these are learning moments.
Right.
As they can take a shot.
Oh.
Meridian airing it out here with a minute to go, minute 30 to go here in quarter number 3 and up 35. Pass interference.
And I'm not going to fault Perry there. You come into a rivalry game, you want to hang 40, 50 burger, as Derek Schultz would say. You want to put as many points on your rival as you can, and it's pretty clear that that's their intent right now.
Shot in the shotgun, then to his left.
In the same way that these are valuable reps for Mason Owens, these are still valuable reps for Perry Meridian.
Into the corner.
That is a heck of a throw.
Touchdown to number 7. Garden Barker is the catch that time.
Barker again.
Barker in the end zone.
Beautiful throw, too.
Third touchdown pass by Shot. He will hold for the extra point. Snap, low snap. He's going to have to get rid of it. He just throws it away. Extra point. That's the one bugaboo that Perry Meridian has had tonight, Coach. That's their third failed extra point with a miss and a block, and now a botched snap.
Yeah, struggling a bit there.
So some points to take home for practice next week to execute even the small things. 4 seconds left. Here in the third quarter.
So running clock is not truly running all the time.
Not truly running on the time.
When do they stop it?
Change of possession.
Yeah. That makes a fair amount of sense. I'm putting the context clues together.
Again, folks, if you're
Interested in supporting our student athletes, get a hold of Coach Dudas. We'll get your sponsorship up on our grid. He does an awesome job. We'll do some live reads for you.
Yeah, I've got space above the scoreboard right there. There's a little logo spot. Plenty of graphics can be thrown up on here. We can really promote the heck out of your company at a low cost, I think, relatively speaking to other opportunities out there for advertisement. So, and again, like I said earlier, the best thing is that you're supporting a true grassroots effort by myself, by Clark, by the students who are going to pitch in and help out here.
It's a valuable investment for everyone. As returning the kickoff is Jaden Johnson, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter, although there is a flag. Thought there might be a face mask. Let's see what the call is. Perry Meridian, after that touchdown reception, now leads 41-0. And it's a face mask against Perry Meridian, so the Cards will have the ball. A good field position to start the fourth quarter, as we'll flip the field. 1 quarter remain here at Ray Skillman Field, Cardinal Stadium. Perry Meridian on top 41-0. This is the Southport High School Sports Network. Back here at fourth quarter action, Southport ball, 1st and 10. Ball resting on the 43-yard line. Matlock goes to the left side, gets hit immediately and goes down for no gain.
Stay healthy here, get your reps, quality reps. I know the scoreboard is tough to look at, but this beats the heck out of practice at this time. So
value those reps, work on those little details. Owens back in the pistol formation. Man in motion. Here's Matlock. Spins himself forward, crossing the 45. He'll gain a couple yards. Matlock with 11 carries for 26 yards.
And again, a lot like last week, just not much space there. Have we seen Braden Rummett tonight?
I don't think we have.
Interesting. Is he on the injury report? Is there an injury report? Do we get an injury report?
We did not get an official injury report, but he is listed on the 2D. But so was that tight end that we had inside information on. Matlock with the catch, tries to go outside. Good pursuit by the Falcons with their starters still in the game. Tackle by Carson Stringer as he keeps containment on Matlock.
Yeah, Brummett was 8 for 66 last week, so a little surprising that we haven't seen him. Unless something's going on there.
Fourth down for the Cards, 4th and 8. And out comes the punting unit. The student body still cheering away. Credit to the cheerleaders for keeping the student body involved and into it. They've done an awesome job tonight, as well as the band.
Will Clark, the punting unit minus
the punter.
The punter. They almost snapped it. Matlock looked
see
back.
what you can do, Riley.
Yeah, Matlock looked back and was like, "Hey guys."
Good heads-up play by Riley Matlock.
That's the catcher in him.
Yes. Did Riley settle on a college?
He is not, and that we could do an entire, I think, games length podcast on the landscape of college recruiting.
I can chime in with the volleyball
My
recruiting
goodness,
itself.
Man. And so Riley is 100% a D1 baseball talent. Especially, I think if you rewind 10 years, and he's probably got a dozen D1 schools trying to offer him. But now you're in a spot where the big-time D1s are only looking at guys who are looking to transfer up, and the mid-major D1s are really only looking for seasoned players because they need to
1 year.
Stay competitive. Yeah. And that's just kind of how things changed, and so we've had discussions, and he's eyeballing some junior colleges. I know UIndy has been very interested in him. He'll find a spot, and 2 years down the road, he'll transfer somewhere big.
Well, you just kind of had a tough situation after his commitment, if I remember correctly.
That was Nick Godsey.
Oh, that was Nick Godsey. Okay.
Yeah, and so Nick was committed to
Purdue
Fort Wayne, and they folded their baseball program. And now Nick, he settled and landed in a really good spot at Volunteer State in Tennessee, where his older brother went. So,
oh, nice.
And his older brother is the exemplar in teacher terms of what you kind of want to do in this day and age. Went to Volunteer State and transferred out to Belmont and had a heck of a career there. So, just takes a little more patience. I think we're seeing the landscape just kind of morph before our eyes. Rapidly.
Yes, Maine hasn't changed in the years. 1st and 10 for Perry Meridian, the ball on the 30. They'll hand it off.
Nice job.
And the Cards take him down, led by Mason Deckard, number 55.
Ball carried by number 28, Carter Upshaw.
Perry getting some other players involved from the 28, Carter Upshaw.
Second down,
Upshaw on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Perry Meridian. Rolling out.
Good job.
Upshaw tackled again.
It's Deckard again there. Kind of had the blocker on, hanging on to him on one side, reached out with the right arm and took the ball carrier down. Impressive play there.
Shout out to Mr. Seth Seaton from Southport Academy tuning in tonight.
And we've had good viewership all night. Not to put any more pressure on you. I know a lot of people are listening to us, though.
It is magical. There's a screen pass. Boy, it just feels like those offensive linemen seemed a little downfield. That's something that they're able to use to their advantage, is that screen pass.
Yeah, they really let the play develop and allow people to get down.
Or unless it's me in the optical illusion of the quarterback really dropping back far, which that could be the case.
Very well could be.
First down, Perry Meridian. 7 minutes to go here in the 4th and final quarter. Here's the handoff. Upshaw. Try to find a hole. He'll gain 3. Coach, really no celebrity birthdays that I knew of, that, except for one, but this celebrity has already passed. He would have been 67 today. That is one king of pop.
Wow.
67 would have been Michael Jackson's birthday.
I feel like 67 is younger than I expected him to be, but that was so.
Yeah. What a nice catch by Upshaw on the wheel route, right over the defender.
I'm young.
Agonzi was right there.
Yeah. Back to
the king of pop
thing. Yeah, I'm just young, so I like that. I had that frame of reference. By the time I was like paying attention, he was going through all the drama.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking, he was in the 70s. When he was starting.
Yeah. And then back to that catch. That was
a phenomenal catch.
If the producer was worth anything, he'd hit instant replay right now. But I don't have that button.
The producer just needs another arm or two.
Yeah.
It's a good stop there by the Cards on defense. I think DeAnthony Moore's played really well tonight too, Coach.
There are some bright spots. There are some absolute bright spots, and they just need to find a way to put those bright spots together in a chain of events that leads to some competitive football. And I think Coach Little took this job knowing it was a bit of an uphill battle. I think he's the right guy for this job if you go back and look at his resume. But again, it's going to be, we talked about the college landscape kind of transitioning, going through a lot of changes. The Southport athletics landscape is about to do a similar thing as we look at conference realignment and all that stuff going on.
Where do you think that's going to take us to? Because we know Bloomington North's out of the conference. I've heard the Terre Haute schools are consolidating.
Yeah.
To me, that seems crazy.
Huge news, especially for a school in our shoes.
I would think Terre Haute would be in their benefit to add just a 4th high school and have a north, south, east, and west, and all be the same size.
Yeah. I don't know, why that decision was made. I don't know. You combine the schools, do they become that much better in all of the
sports? Yeah.
It's probably not even sports related. I know that's pretty narrow-minded to me to think. So, so like you said, schools dropping out, and then that leaves the Conference Indiana alignment at 3 schools, and I believe those 3 schools are looking elsewhere. So
interesting.
That opens the door. You can look at the silver lining to that. That opens the door for Coach Little to seek out some opponents whose athletic pool kind of matches what we're working with here, I think. And I hope that he feels free to do that. We're facing some challenges at Southport that I think people aren't super aware of when they see our enrollment size.
Yes. Very true. On a brighter note, how excited are you about the facilities of the new baseball field?
I can't tell you, like, I can't control and contain my excitement for what's going down at Older Field. It's I think I put the rendering up in my office. I stare at it every day, and I cannot wait for that thing to get finished.
Well, as someone that lives pretty much across the street from Mary Bryan in Holder Field, the evolving of the construction and the way that it's shaping out, it's going to be exciting.
I'm kind of glad I don't live that close because I'd just be watching it
over there all the time. Give you a hard hat and a fluorescent visor.
From my perspective, I just get to see some, periodic updates, and it seems like time's flying, so it's making quick progress. And I'm sure if I was out there, I'd have a lawn chair just kind of watching it happen, watching it unfold.
So is the goal for it to be ready to go for season?
That's the goal. And last time I heard, they're still on pace for that.
Good containment for the Cards. Nice tackle.
Flag comes in, though.
Brought down by number 32, Isaiah Wilson.
Baseball guy there. Really good athlete.
Really good athlete. I tell you, the story, Isaiah Wilson was on our 8th grade basketball team. I have never seen a kid play as hard as he did. He was exhausted after about 2 minutes of playing basketball just because he would go full tilt all the time. I mean, those RPMs were
He's almost a guy, and I mean this in the best way possible, that like you as a coach have to look out for.
You do,
right? Because I could ask him to catch 3 innings and then go pitch 4, and he would say yes.
Yeah.
I'm down, coach.
Yeah.
I love that about him. But at the same time, I realize it's like we need to we protect him and keep him healthy. And
yeah, he was definitely someone that played. You didn't have to worry about his effort.
No.
At all.
We've got a lot of those guys, a lot of young guys in that same boat, and I'm excited about that. A lot of those guys at the middle school as well. And again, fall sports are having a lot of success so far. I think Southport athletics are on the rise, and hopefully we nail this transition into what's next in terms of conference and stuff, because I think it's going to play a vital role in like the next decade or 2 of Southport athletics. And I think our athletes and our coaches are all ready to deliver. I'm excited about it. Facilities are catching up.
They are. That's exciting too.
Yeah.
There's a running play. Upshaw up the middle with the 40 seconds left here. Looks like we'll have one more play. The play clock and the game clock are close to syncing up as the Falcons start to celebrate on their sidelines. They played an outstanding game.
They really did. Stuck to their identity. I enjoyed watching them play. And this was fun. I mean, I was actually kind of nervous about this, and the first football game was fun.
It was great. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and that'll do it as they take a knee.
And that'll do it for tonight's game, week 2. The win goes to the Meridian Falcons. Meridian beat Southport 41-0 in the Battle of the Birds here at Race Gilman Field at Cardinal Stadium. We'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and joining us tonight. I thank Coach Dudas for all he has done in preparing all the little things that make this broadcast possible. Appreciate you, Coach.
Clark, thank you, honestly, for being willing to do this. I just did really enjoy kind of spending time together, talking, chatting. I look forward to the nights that we get to do this, and I'm glad we're back at it. I know we talked about how much we were looking forward to football season during basketball season, and so I'm glad it's here, and I'm looking forward to the future streams.
And we'll bring it to you, so stay tuned on the Facebook feed, and we'll bring you more Southport High School athletics action. That'll do it for tonight. Our final score, Meridian 41, Southport 0. You've been watching the Southport High School Sports Network. Until next time, so long, everybody.